High Steel Structures is in its 90th year, being one of the largest bridge fabricators in the United States.
The types of projects High Steel works on is steel bridges. Once we have been awarded a job, our engineering department provide a set of design drawings which have been approved for the structure that they're trying to fabricate and erect.
We then start the building process where we take 2 flanges and a web and create an eye girder.
After the girders and the miscellaneous is built, we run the pieces through a blaster, and then from there it goes to our coatings department where they spray anywhere between 1 and 5 coats of paint before it gets cured and out the door.
You can have anywhere from a 30-foot girder up to a 150-foot girder, and all those are fastened together using bolts.
When we fabricate the steel, within days of completion, it's being loaded on a truck to hit a job site. So the relationships we have with our supplier base is key. The relationship we have with WÜRTH Construction Services is imperative to our success.
There's so many things that they're getting into that play hand in hand in what we do, so we can get it from one supplier and lower our internal costs.
If the bolt doesn't get the right value when we're doing our torque testing, it's no good to us. And having all your bolts here on time, it's a crucial part of the job.
If they're waiting on bolts, they're waiting on High Steel. They're not waiting on the bolt supplier, so that's why it's very important that we have a reliable supplier. They can have the quantity of bolts delivered on time. They need to be the right size. They need to meet the specifications of the design of the bridge.
High Steel Structures has been a big partner for WÜRTH Construction Services for well over 20 years. Currently, we provide the vast majority of their structural bolts that go in all their bridges. We sequence them in such a way so they get on site, they have exactly what they need for each part of the project that they're working on. Once they get there, they're ready to go and start bolting up the bridge and move on.
It takes everyone to build and complete a project from cradle to grave.
When you're talking about a bridge, there's thousands of cars a day that cross the bridges that we build, and so we have a tremendous liability to the nation's public. Anybody can be a supplier when the times are good. It's when the times aren't so good that you need that technical support that a company like WÜRTH brings to the table. It's an intangible part of the relationship that not every supplier has, and we're thankful that we're teamed up with them.